Let's just start with the ticket. Your reaction to Vice President Harris selecting Governor Walz as her running mate.
Yeah. Well, thanks for having me, Ed. And I am excited that we finally have a vice presidential choice on the ticket. I think Governor Walz is an excellent choice for Vice President Harris, and I'm excited to see what the two of them are going to be able to do together. I think as far as it relates to tech, we're still learning more about about Governor Walz's policies with regard to tech. But I think that he's done a lot in the state of Minnesota. Minnesota has been declared a tech hub by the Biden-Harris administration. In addition to that, he's also done a lot to expand rural broadband access.
Shruti, the week that followed the assassination attempt on former President Trump, and then the selection of J.D. Vance as his running mate, we had many venture capitalists on this program, and those from, let's call it Silicon Valley more broadly, who came out in support. They basically said, we see J.D. Vance as being a good voice for entrepreneurs and somebody with experience in our industry. Are you able to make the same arguments for the Harris-Walz ticket at this stage? How do you think they will approach your world directly?
Yeah, I think it's a great question. And I just want to start by saying that I don't think many of the venture capitalists who came out in support of Trump are representative of the entire industry. As we know, Kamala Harris is from Silicon Valley. She grew up in Oakland, and she's been a longtime supporter of the tech industry. And she shares a lot of values that many of us in the tech industry have, particularly with regard to immigration and ensuring that we are continuing to drive innovation in this country with policies that are favorable to tech. So I really believe strongly that we should be thinking more broadly about the ways in which the tech industry has more diverse viewpoints than the ones that I think some very vocal members of the industry espouse.
Shruti, we're showing some of the leading names, I suppose, who are signatories to the VCs for Kamala. What is the one biggest factor that unites you in your support of Harris? Or I guess the opposite, the biggest factor that makes you concerned about a Trump presidency?
I mean, I think one of the biggest things that worries me about a Trump presidency is just Trump's past history with immigration policies. If you look at the number of unicorns in this country that have been started by immigrants, I believe it's around half of all of the unicorns in the United States have been started by immigrant founders. About 80% of them have immigrants in leadership roles. The H-1B visa policy is really critical for the tech industry, and Trump does not have a positive track record there. So I think having a president who understands the importance of immigration in this country is really critical.